All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises and honor and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakak, Wadash. I want to give double honors to my elder apostles at Great Millstone, GMS, the House of David, that rule very well. Shalom, shalom to the hopeful elect Akim that are scattered to the four winds, the four corners of the earth. And shalom to you sisters out there, the Akwath that support the men of Great Millstone, GMS. Alright, this is Shemaiah doing a quick video on Jeremy Renner. Confusion of face. Confusion of face. Confusion of face is a very difficult topic for some camps. They call my elder apostles at GMS, they call my elder apostles, all of us niggas, crazy. Justin Timberlake is not an Israelite. Hulk Hogan is not an Israelite. Frank Sinatra is not an Israelite. They say all of these things, but they're not spiritual if they're spewing the bullshit like that. They have no understanding in the scriptures. The Most High is not dealing with them at all neither. Okay, because you have confusion of faces that will be saved. And when it comes down to just because a so-called white man and he looks white and he's not of so-called Negro Latino descent, oh, he got to be just a cracker that can play ball. That's being very hateful to talk like that, because again, Israel is scattered. Jacob is in the four winds. You cannot say that he's a nigga. I'm sorry, he's a so-called white man that can ball because he's not of so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American descent. You sound ignorant. That means you lack studying, and you have not the Holy Spirit. You have not the scriptures, the knowledge of the scriptures. Hold on, let me break it down. Hold on, let me break it down. Salakia. The point that I'm trying to make here, you have Jeremy Renner. He's an Israelite. All right, this brother, let me go to his, Jeremy Renner. All right, you have Pink. Pink is an Israelite. The singer Pink. You have Robin De Niro. Frank Sinatra is an Israelite. Brett Favre, my favorite QB of all time, he's an Israelite, and his father is a so-called Native American. Yes, Brett Favre, his father. Robin Thicke, Kevin Love, he plays on the Cavaliers. Let me read some of this really quick. I just want to get into this and some scriptures, and I'm gonna wrap up, because you know what? The confusion of face, it shows the power of the Most High. Okay, it's not like Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin's father is a so-called Haitian, so I mean that's easy to pinpoint, right? And also, Blake Griffin played Cornelius in a commercial. If you don't know, Google, type it in on YouTube. Blake Griffin. Why you think the so-called elites put Blake Griffin in a commercial playing Cornelius? You simple niggas don't get it, man. But again, a lot of you groups, you're wicked, and you're not of the Most High. You're agents. You don't bring out the 100% truth. I have the 100% truth. We seek it every day, and we're teaching it. Like me, I'm teaching it now. And if you don't have ears to hear, that means you're not of the elect. We don't have time to play with niggas that claim that they know the scriptures, because you don't know. You lack understanding. Because if you knew anything, the confusion of face is very important. Certain men and women will be saved that are of the confusion of faces, man. And I dealt with women and women and men are in my family from Scotland who are Scottish. Straight niggas. I'm just gonna use that word, straight niggas, because we gotta be. I'm gonna be blunt. I'm just being blunt, right? I'm not gonna talk around things. They straight niggas. They're so-called Negroes. Let me read this. Jeremy Lee Renner, born January the 7th, 1971. Let me see. Okay, Renner was born, California. His father, Lee Renner. Let me see. His parents married as a teenager and divorced when he was 10. I'm sorry. His parents married as teenagers and divorced when he was 10. He was the oldest of 7 siblings. His ancestry includes German. No, again. No one is of mixed race. You are who your father is. No one is mixed. Meaning, if I have a baby with a Chinese woman, that baby is going to be of my lineage. She's going because the father carries the seed. The woman does not carry the seed. The man carries the seed, not the woman. All right. A lot of you praise women. You worship the Queen of Heaven. That's off. The woman does not carry the seed. The man, you are of your father. But let me read it. He's English, Scottish, and Irish. But see, his father is so-called Scottish, I believe he said in an interview. I believe he said his father was Scottish. But anyway, he's a Jake. I heard him sing on Saturday Night Live. He sung on Saturday Night Live. And I'm into music. I was into music, understanding harmonies and just songwriting. I was great in high school as well, in poetry class. I have a great gift in writing. I love writing essays. I love writing, right, in music, and also I can sing. All right, we ain't on here to brag, but brothers got talent, man. All right. And but we in this truth, and this is beautiful. This is beautiful, 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 right? But this brother was singing on Saturday Night Live, and when he was singing on Saturday Night Live, he sounds so damn good, man. This brother hitting all kind of runs and high notes. I'm like, okay, he sound better than Justin Timberlake. He sound like Frank Sinatra in a way. The way he, was hitting his notes, man. He's very gifted singer, Jeremy Renner. You would never know. This brother is gifted, man. In SWAT, he played in SWAT, one of my favorite movies from him. He's a good actor, great actor, actually. And he played in the movie The Town. I gotta see that. That's a very good movie. Hold on, let me see here. What else can I say? Because the so-called white man, he doesn't want the confusion of faces to wake up. So he pays agents to come on the comment board, and he pays agents to be on YouTube flagging videos and trying to debunk the 12 tribes chart. You can't do that, bruh. You agents, you scoffers. It's over, man. Just shut the internet down. That's the only way you can stop the word on the and look, the elect is almost sealed already. Any moment shit can pop off. It's looking like you devils may be at your last end this year, but you definitely not going to make it to 2023 without an economic collapse. Trust and believe that. You devils won't make it. The Lord hears. He's hearing us, man. Our cries, man. And we're doing this work. Brothers putting videos up non-stop, right? But you got to understand what I'm saying. This brother is a Jake. Brothers, I know I have that gift. We all have different gifts. We all have different offices, right? I have a few gifts in this thing, man. Editing, organizing. I always been like that, even in the world, with fashion, understanding what goes with what's going to look good with what, that's a gift. But hey, man, we're not robots. We have our own thing. The gift that the Lord giveth, you exercise it with whatever your hands findeth to do. Do with all thine might, right? Do with all thine might. She's sending me fucking pictures, man. God damn it, man. These women get on my damn nerves sometimes because they be wanting to go out. I don't like paying for women to eat, brothers. So like, that's another lesson. I'm sorry. You know, when you get in the spirit of, you know, these women get on my nerves. Day to day, they get on my damn nerves, man. When you don't want to be bothered, they want to pick and call you and text you, right? Be straight demons. But anyway, this brother is a Jake, all right? He's an Israelite. I gotta read back over because I did the video, but the camera cut off on me. And this sister, I did a video on her, Shaned Monica Hornet. She's an Israelite. She's an Israelite, okay? She's a so-called black woman. Well, her father, her line goes back to Israel. She's a very gifted singer. Can blow like Monica. You know Monica, the black Monica, in Atlanta. I don't want to cause you no pain. I just want things to go back to the way they used to be before I walk out of your life. Before you walk out of my life or something like that. And you know Monica, the black singer, y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, let me break this down. I'm gonna wrap up. All right, Salakia. All right, so I'm gonna get this right here and I'm gonna wrap this up here. All right, so again, this brother is not a mixed race. This brother, he's an Israelite on his father's side. Salakia Akim, that was Satan. I had my thing on and it cut off on me. But again, he's an Israelite on his father's side. He's not mixed race, okay? Your mother don't carry the seed. Again, you're going to have Israelites looking like different people of the heathen nations. I'm sorry, looking like the heathen, all right? You're going to have Jake, you know, looking like a so-called white man, so-called Chinese man, so-called Arab, but he's an Israelite. Book of Numbers 1:18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared the pedigrees after their families by the houses of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years and old and upward, by their polls, Salakia. Okay, so you are who your father is. Book of Daniel 9:7. O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces. And at this day to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. That means all of Israel, man. Why you think it's confusion of face? Dummies. For all you agents and you scoffers, again, into the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. So you got Jake, confusion of face, in all the tribes, and unto all Israel that are near and that are afar off, through all the countries, rather thou hast driven them because of their trespass, that they have trespassed against me. That's why they've been scattered to the countries of the heathen, man. You know the Vietnam, the war in Vietnam, the war babies. All right, you know the war babies. They had what is that? The brothers went over there and they popped those women in Vietnam. So there you go, man. All right, Book of Matthew 11:6. Blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me. So you're not supposed to be offended. All right, you're supposed to be a man. You're supposed to understand the knowledge. I'm stuttering this shit. The knowledge, okay? You're not supposed to be offended. You're supposed to understand it, eat this whole roll, meaning the knowledge. Book of Isaiah 11:12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Again, that's plain, man. James 1:1. James, a servant of God and Lord YAHAWASHI, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings. That's a cut. That's a cut. That's a cut. Book of Romans 8:13. And it's the last one, and I'm out, brothers. Through 17. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if you through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live. For as many are as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit. Again, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the Spirit, that we are the children of God. Right? Because it's about the Spirit, not the outward appearance. The Spirit. Because you got so-called black men, they're not so-called black. Their line goes back to Esau, and this is fact. You got a so-called white man, he lies down with the so-called black woman. Them babies are going to look like so-called black young girls or young men. And they're goddamn Edomites. So it's not about your skin. Verse 17. And if children, then heirs of God, and joint heirs with Yahawashi, and if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. Book of 1 Corinthians 2:15. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things. Let me read that again. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things. Yet he himself is judge of no man. So you can't tell me what I'm saying is wrong through the Spirit, because I'm in the scriptures. So you scoffers can't tell me what I'm saying is wrong, because you cannot debunk. You cannot go toe to toe with me in the scriptures and try to break what I am saying. You cannot say anything of what I am saying. The Lord said, I shall give you a mouth that your adversaries cannot gainsay nor resist. So you can't come up against me, man. All you can do is scoff and flag the channels and be a scoffer. But again, we spiritual men, we judge of all things. We know all things. The men that know what they know for a reason. I know the confusion of faith very well. I know for a reason. I had a dream that I was in a classroom with a Hellenist Greek. He was an Israelite. And I spoke to him. It was deep. You know, I was in the classroom, and you know how ancient Rome in Greece, they have them pillars, like the pillars at the White House, the pillars in DC. You know, the pillars, the long pillars. They're in front of the buildings. Well, I was talking to him, and it was the classroom was all white. And I said, "You an Israelite?" And he smiled. He looked like a so-called white boy too. He was a Jake. Because he was a Jake. It was all spiritual with that dream. Like Cornelius. You know? But again, man, you know, they that have ears, let them hear. Right? So Pink is an Israelite. Jeremy Renner, the brother I just showed. Robin Thicke, Robin De Niro. I got to look at the brother that plays on the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs. He's a tight end. His brother plays on the Philadelphia Eagles. Something Kelsey. Travis Kelsey. I got to check him out. Number 87. I'm going to check him out. But, you know, I don't know nothing of his background. His brother is pretty awkward. So I don't, you know, again, different brother. Hey, brother is different. One brother may be this way, one brother may be that way. I'm gonna look at him, but again, Jacob is scattered, and this ain't about color, because the elect the confusion of faces, they are of the elect as well, and they will be saved, man. So this ain't about color, brothers. I don't want to make this into no color thing, because again, I have those in my families of Scottish and Irish. All right. And I had a few friends that I used to work with at summer camp when I was young in college. They were Sicilian. And they were straight niggas. And I'm going to do a sit down on that, of the conversations we would have when we go out to eat and when we go out, in the city. It's beautiful. It's beautiful when you know the gospel, man. And you know the 100%, on different levels. And nothing is questioned. Like the Most High in His Son's name. You have camp saying, well, we don't know the name. Christ is His name. The Lord gonna kill you guys, man. Jesus Christ, that's not right. Yahuwah, that's not right. Yahweh, that's not right. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Alright? That is the two names. The Most High in His Son's name. If you don't have those names, you won't be saved. If you are saying that the confusion of faces, what I'm teaching with the